Well, hello there. I am Hope Stafford with the Hope Helps group with Realty One Group Premier, and I am here with Taylor Fraser, an independent marketing coordinator. Taylor, why don't you go ahead and give us your contact info so people can get in touch with you?
Hey, Hope. Thanks for having me. My name's Taylor. If you want to get in touch with me, you can shoot me an email. My email is fraser.taylorlee@gmail.com. I'm sure we'll include that in the comments. And my phone number is 303-993-9056 if you want to call or text.
Great. So, Taylor, it's awesome to have you here. You are going to help us with some marketing tips. First of all, what types of marketing do you do?
Well, I do a whole lot. And so when I started out my career, I was doing film projects. And so that's kind of my background is doing video. But as my career has evolved, I've turned into kind of somebody who wears a lot of hats. So kind of my job is generally to go in, figure out what's a good branding strategy for a company, and then figure out how to implement that. So that means doing social media, and it means doing a whole lot of content creation so that we can brand a company so that people recognize that company and think it's interesting.
Yeah, and Taylor actually has done quite a bit of my branding and helping me with getting everything cohesive. So she also has done numerous amazing things for a real estate team that she's been working with. So let's talk about branding. So what are some good tips for branding yourself?
Well, right now is such an important time to be branding and doing it effectively because pretty much everybody can learn a lesson from branding right now. Because whether you have a small business and you need to keep people engaged and interested during a time when people aren't out and about, you need to start pre-planning for 2 months from now when people are back out in the world. Why are they going to hire you versus somebody else? And even if you don't have a small business, if you're an individual right now who's been furloughed or you've been laid off or you think maybe you're going to be, now is the time to be branding like crazy. You want to be reaching out to your people and being in touch with your sphere, which is for you, your sphere is all of your Facebook friends. For me, my sphere is all of my Facebook friends. And by doing things like what you're doing right now, you're able to engage with not only all of your sphere, but also all of mine by tagging me. So when you're trying to do branding, the more you can do to like connect with as many people as you can and set yourself apart, the better. So you as a realtor are branding yourself as somebody who is the ultimate networker. And if, and you are posting often and consistently so that we know who you are, we know what you look like, we know your face, and it creates a sense of loyalty. So even if I don't really know you, I feel like I know you. And when somebody says, oh man, I need a realtor and I need them to be really well versed in the worlds of insurances and loans and all this stuff because I don't know anything. Well, then the first person who comes to my mind is you, because I know you are a networking fiend because of the way that you brand yourself. So in terms of branding, you have to figure out, well, what makes you unique? What sets you apart from the crowd? Because the goal is not to just be like, I want everyone to hire me. The goal is that you want your people to hire you. And so you have to figure out how to connect with those people. So it kind of starts with figuring out who's my audience and how do I appeal to those people. And then
Wow. Well,
interesting to offer them, which is exactly what you're doing.
well, thank you for the compliments. That is so nice of you. And I, of course, have utilized you, so I appreciate your help. So let's also talk about what are some helpful tips for increasing SEO, and what is SEO for the people who don't know.
Sure. So SEO is search engine optimization. So essentially, if I was going to Google like Denver Realtor, we want you to pop up as soon as possible. And that is configured by an algorithm. And there's a whole lot of things that contribute to that. But one of those things is how often do you have link backs to your content and how much content do you have out there? So you can increase the numbers of kind of the way that Google sees you by making certain choices. So for instance, you're recording this video now. And within Facebook, you can go in and write a description with keywords. And so if you put in keywords that people are going to search for, like Denver Realtor, like I'm Hope and I am a Denver Realtor, then that's going to help Google recognize you more quickly. Then you can take this video and also put it on YouTube. And in YouTube, you can put the same description, which gives you keywords, and then you can add tags. So same thing, you're creating tags in multiple places. Then you take the YouTube link, you put it on your website, you have the same video, your website uses keywords, Denver Realtor, and the link back function is happening that when they go to your website and they click on YouTube, it's all of these places are connected. So your social media platforms are connected to each other, and it makes Google go, they're on their game. They know what they're doing. And it makes you show up faster in the Google results. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's so helpful for me personally, and I'm sure for everybody who's trying to get their name out there. I didn't realize using the same tags on each different social media will help make it have those link backs. So
And
that,
you can see that on Instagram and Facebook. And if you're not the kind of person who feels comfortable on the camera, you can do blogs and you can incorporate keywords into your blogs. You can do podcasts where no one can see you, but they can hear your voice. There's lots of ways to offer content to people. And the goal is to have people coming to you so that you don't have to always be cold calling people like, hey, you want to work with me? Like, you want
right.
people coming to you. And if you're offering them something that's interesting or useful or just a break from all the coronavirus, then that can really help your branding and make people keep you top of mind.
Wow, Taylor, thank you so much. You are obviously an amazing marketer, and I hope that people reach out to you for your services because you are so helpful, and this information has, helped me and obviously will really make a difference for other people too. So thank you so much for being here.
Reach out to you as well because you were my realtor and will continue to be my realtor, and you did an excellent job in helping me buy my first home 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. All right. Well, I hope you have a fantastic day, Taylor.
You too. Thanks, Hope.